probably would do that.
Anybody with a 65 Chevy? I was thinking it was like yeah. Really? It's gonna have a light bar on it?
Are you guys all retired NYPD? Thank you for your service, gentlemen. Thank you. Awesome cars. I was telling you, I grew up in the middle of America, and these seem more like characters on TV than they do real life vehicles. Like a character, because all the TV shows and stuff, right? Yeah. And that color blue, where do you buy that color blue?
It's actually Grabner Blue. It's a Ford color, but the city made an agreement with Ford to paint their cars that color. So we use the Grabner Blue.
All right. I knew there was a story there somewhere.
Coca-Cola white.
Okay. Interesting. And your name, sir, just real quick, your name?
Rich Lombardi.
Good thing. Thank you for your service, sir. That's what I was talking about. Where do you find that color blue at? He just told me. Like they had a deal with the government to paint them that color.
It almost looks like Richard Petty blue, kind of.
Yeah. I was telling him that these seem more like characters on TV to me in the middle of America, growing up watching all the detective shows on TV.
Yeah.
They seem like characters more than they do real cars. $440. From the $440. I'm just getting shot. Yeah, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself in the car?
2003, I'm a original owner. Got it painted 3 years ago. The engine rebuilt. I don't know, I love it.
So what's the top speed, the bottom line?
Toughest I ever went? Like 220.
So if you just had to outrun somebody.
120.
Well, there you go. I think we got the truth slip out. You got a nitrous kit somewhere around it, huh? Hi everybody. So we're here at the car show. This is the America's First Warehouse Studios. There's Joe the Box. So you guys who know me know Joe the Box is one of our biggest supporters going through J6 stuff. And this is, he has an event center basically. This is having a car show inside and outside today. And I'm trying to see all the comments. It's glared. I don't have my contacts, well reading glasses, so I'm doing my best. And I don't normally go, but I got something to shoot today. like this one too. I like all the Dodges. Yeah, I saw that. I know what he was talking about because Trump's talking about, like, you can see those cops, they were hitting the brakes looking out the window and wanting to come out of there dumping a mag. That's what they were wanting to do, and they should do it. Yeah. And they had to sit there and take it. That's what Trump's talking about.
But not only that, you hit a window with a rock, it's going to be glass flying inside.
Kill somebody.
What? Tempered glass, safety glass, you still got shards of glass inside.
I think they ought to arrest all the politicians we know are acting that shit on, all of it. That's infinitely so much worse than anything we did on January 6th, and they wanted to fucking throw us in prison the rest of our fucking lives. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's a good day. It's not 1,000 degrees out here. I never knew New York was this hot. I grew up in Mississippi, and I thought, oh, those Yankees up north got the cold weather. I had no idea it was Africa hot here on Long Island. I grew up right close to the Mississippi River, though, so I think it's kind of the same humidity effect kind of here on Long Island, maybe. Look at the trim on this one. I like that. So when I get my $1 billion lawsuit from the government, I'm gonna buy one of these. Cause I love cars and stuff, but I never the kind of guy can take a car and like knows what to add to it, make it cool. So you just pay one of these guys. I just pay them to go trick it out for you, right? We got some female stuff. So if you guys want to buy any of this stuff, I'm sure we can make that happen. I like this and fake news. Got a very beautiful accessory with look at this dude. They got a breakfast special now. John the Blanket. So Joe the Box and John the Blanket are brothers. Which one is this? This must be Steve's. Huh? Hey, I'm working on the same thing. I recently lost like 50 pounds.
I
Just
lost
walking.
47 pounds
Really?
over the past year, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got? You got all kind of cool stuff you want to tell everybody? I'm live. What's your elevator speech? Do you know what elevator speech is?
No.
You have to tell me everything that's important about you by the time it takes us to get off the elevator.
Okay, when I'm not teaching kindergarten, I'm creating. These on the fall. Barbie.
Oh, awesome. Yes.
$25.
And if
they
I
all come with a hat and a not a pocketbook because she's so soldier, she isn't that fast. And accoutrements inside and a key in the jeep.
so if somebody, one of my viewers, I'm not that famous or anything, but if somebody out at home saw, hey, I want to buy one of those, they PayPal you or something like that, and you mail it to them. So if that happens, I'll come talk to you. Okay, where do they look you up at if they want to send you a direct message and not go through me?
Facebook.
And how to find you? What's your name on Facebook?
SAPRRIE.
Awesome, thank you. Anything else you want to show us before I walk off? I know you're trying to get set up. I'll come. Thank. Awesome, and I'll come back when you get set up. All right, thank you. Show the boxes.
Yeah.
It's got to be warehouse worthy. You know what I'm talking about?
I'd say that's warehouse worthy. Gotta have faith.
I want to engage. You know, I use the microphone.
Because people know I work here, right? I'm parking the cars. They start talking about their cars. I'm like,
Oh, hey, tell them I want to. I'm not following you the rest of the day. I had that video made for you. I have to show it to you later. I'm live right now.
Oh,
but-
yeah?
Yeah, but I put it to the soundtrack of Cinnamon Girl.
Cool.
Yeah. It's online, but I'm an amateur trying to turn professional, so I don't have all the gear yet. I got
Oh.
like my broken phones and shit. But whatever. You go to war with what you got. The army
Yeah,
you got,
man.
not the one you wish you got, right?
Yeah, man.
Anyway, that's a sweet car. I don't have to charge this battery. I'm gonna set it up here and go for a walk, guys. But actually, this is the cool cars. People will be coming through here. All right, I'll be back. I gotta go take care of something.
No, I know that. It's gonna get done.
Is it okay if I plug into that empty receptacle? Alright, I got an empty receptacle. I'm gonna get a live. I got a good live stream going, so. Nothing's cooperating.
Straight ahead, buddy. Joe. I had to do that to him.
Great. I think it's good.
Where's it been now, Mike? A couple of times?
Not me.
That's what I do. It's about 60, 70 minutes, right? But just for taking it, that's how it works. The gentleman that has that sword. Bring it to your friend. Bring it to your friend. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
I mean, this was snuck in here. Well, I didn't have this ready to do. It snuck in, literally. Oh, look, I got it on my live stream, though, so I didn't really think that. Look, God himself could not have set that shot up there. Me, this guy, you been here, and it randomly happened right in front of my camera. Look where it parked. Dead center.
Yeah.
Look, I have no following. I got 5 people. But whatever, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I had so many YouTube channels get blown away because I was a J6er.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a couple of years when we were doing the visual on the corner, if you said the election was stolen or January 6ers are innocent, maybe, bam, entire channel gone overnight. No warning, bam. Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that started over so many times. And honestly, you know, the whole unseen hand of God in the market thing is real, right? What happened to those social media companies? They were banning so many people that the content got boring and lame, and they were losing money, so they had to let us back on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in very true sense of a free market economy. So anyway, you can put stuff on Facebook and YouTube now. Like I'm known as a subject matter expert for the January 6th footage, and you can put riot footage, like no real deal on there now, won't get banned. As used to, they would. Brand new day.
Mike, did I ever show you this? It's in Lego Land. You know what Legos are, don't you?
Yeah.
67 Mustang and folding Legos.
Nice.
Isn't that cool?
Good idea.
Mike, I want to talk
This thing got gears, but bring it
I want you to
back.
keep it.
Yeah.
When I saw your,
That's what it does.
so in there,
trying to like, I was talking to this first time to trying to say, I was you think you could come up with the impression that this is what it's like every time you walk in here? No. I'm like, TV, so like, look,
Well, look at last night.
Right.
Look what happened last night.
That's what I'm talking about. They've already come up there, they're working with ours.
When we had the TV thing here last night. They had the TV thing set up, the stage.
Right.
That's a good program.
Still got room. We still got room. We got room for one or two more hot rods. We're gonna get another car. Which one's yours? Where you go? We got a spot right there. Your power and the muscle. This is your first time here for water, so you can get before. Yeah, right.
All right, is anybody watching? I got one viewer. I'm not really a live streamer. We're just kind of hanging out in real time. Really, what we're doing is charging my phone. But we'll turn it this way. It's hot out there, guys. I guess we can walk there for a while. I gotta remember where my charger's at. I can't see anything. Like I'm completely unprepared.
You're doing a fine job.
I just have the tools. I don't have the tools. I won't get them there. One of the first things I ever noticed about Joe is his music, his playlist. You know, one of the first things that I've ever noticed about Joe, what's unique about Joe, his playlist. I ran radio stations for a living. Like had all these algorithms, figured out what's the best stuff to play, because it's really kind of how boring the industry's become. It's like a big MP3 player. The computer tells you what to play. But we were independently owned, so we can do whatever we wanted to. But the guy was really smart about how he did his stuff. Like his stations could be in the middle of LA. They sounded. This would be really boring to the average person, but they would get up into those dials, and they're like geniuses. And all his peers, like we were members of associations, like 60, like 100 different radio station owners around the world would have meetings 2 or 3 times a year. And all those people, every time you go to a meeting, like, Larry's an asshole, he's a dick, but he knows what he's fucking talking about when he comes to his station, listen to this fucking station, fucking awesome. Like, everybody dragged on him. And so he paid for it. He do a lot of marketing classes, like in Vegas and stuff, like these big trade shows. That's why I always kind of have a fascination for it. That's why I saw all these overnight, like how it all came together. I'm like, wow, that seems kind of fun. It's not boring. It's not the same work all the time.
It's like speed lapsing us concerts.
Yeah. That's some of what Joe's asked me to document too. Is like some of what he's asked me to kind of show is like what it takes for you guys to turn a show over and get upset for another one when it's 100 degrees outside. It's like doing all that.
Maybe in that one.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do, kind of like behind the scenes. So I try to get the cameras in my shot, like their cameras. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll fake it till I make it. Right? That's what life mainly is all about. Like,
So you like Joe's playlist though?
oh, so that's what I was saying. So I used to run 10 different radio stations, everything from black gospel to classic country and like conservative talk.
Right.
And I had never heard half the songs on his playlist. And I'm like, well, he's a New Yorker. That's the only thing I can think of. He grew up listening to different stuff. But like, it seems like half the artists that I had never even heard of. Well, I mean, it's New York. I mean, you have gazillion stuff. Like, I could see you growing up here, like, you got to listening to. But it's all like feel good music, don't get me wrong. I like Joe so much too, other than just whatever. He would show up on those corners and like some nights, I'm not saying those specific nights he shows up, but for anybody to show up. We did that, Nikki and them did it for 3 years. I did it for a year. And some nights it's 16 degrees. Some nights it's your mama's birthday and you got no money to send her for her birthday and you're out there, you know, the devil screaming at your face, quite literally. You've seen that, those ladies. So, for anybody to show up and hold hands, especially with the energy of Joe, you can see how it made an impression upon us, right? Then he did a lot of stuff to like really help us too, which I wouldn't want to say to the whole world, but meant the world to everybody involved. Huh? Oh yeah, man, like you know him.
Reese's back here. Just hanging out. She's a little bit hurt.
Oh yeah, okay. I want to say hi to her. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got you. Thank you, man. Where's Teresa? Teresa, I hear you're sore, so now you want to come over. Did you happen to hear? I'm live here, but I don't have that.
Hi.
Like I never do this, so I got 5 people.
Hi, 5 people.
Yeah, this
Thanks
is
for
tell
tuning
everybody
in.
who you are real quick.
I am Teresa Helfrich. I am the Director of Operations of the America First Warehouse,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm happy to be back. I haven't been here in 2 weeks.
I'm excited you're back. I don't know if I'm more excited or you are.
I just got teary-eyed because I feel like
Why? You've been missing it so much. I know you love it so
this
much.
is my home away from home. I feel like I belong.
You were telling me
back.
that she was saying she's here 16 hours a night and stuff, and I didn't realize whatever situation you just went through. I didn't realize it was that painful, honestly.
We did 5 parts at once. We'll talk about that.
Good
So,
deal. And we're not gonna mention her name, but did you ever hear back just from the other person?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna make a point to don't let me get so tired I
You already
forget.
tried for me. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but I know what she's going through down there. It's like emotional for her.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Pray for Texas. It breaks my
I'm
heart.
sure at some point she's going to absolutely respond. I don't know if it's gonna be by then, so
You're
just
the
kind of want to
best-
give you
you're
a
the
heads
best
up.
at even trying to
Yeah.
help us.
It's all good. Look, are you coming out here?
Yeah, I was trying to print something, but
I saw Ernie's, so I just wanted to come say hi, make sure. I didn't know if you're dipping in, dipping out, or
no,
whatever.
I'm gonna save it. I feel very back at home. Feels good.
So we got lots of ideas.
If you haven't been,
Are you
the
trying to do
America First
something right now?
Warehouse-
You may give you a few minutes and come back, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna print. I'm gonna have to
Oh,
print it to 7.
okay, look,
If
we're
you
gonna-
haven't been here. You gotta come to the most patriotic venue on the entire planet.
Yeah, and tell me your show. When
On my show, the Patriots Podcast, we air on Tuesdays, 7:30 to 8:30 Eastern Time. Tune on in, and we have a huge lineup. There's 9 shows.
we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. And look, where we want everybody to start going, because there's a wealth of information. There's the AmericaFirstWarehouse.com, but Twitter, Rumble, everywhere. I'm sure. If we're not there now, we're about to be everywhere.
Everywhere.
So yeah.
But
So
this last 5 years, I think, was a boot camp. We're ready to.
that's right. Trial by fire.
And we're happy to have you here with us.
I'm thinking. Love you. All right. We'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye bye. The Spider-Man. So Tony, I was saying, it's kind of like it's like an art show at a car show at an art gallery. I'm like, no, it's exactly that. It's really cool. It reminds me how they turn stuff over so quick at the end of the night. It's like Vegas, like they do shows, or even like concerts where they maybe a festival where they have to change out the gear real fast.
Okay.
Joe and them are like, hey man, like a military, like a squad.
Right.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah. Oh yeah, she's talking about. She hopes Nelson. Real quick, I'm sorry. You want to come over here with me when I tell you, baby? You probably know more about Nelson than I do. About his art. Are you familiar?
I know about Nelson because I've seen him before here.
Mm-hmm.
He does all this.
Really, it's kind of self-explanatory. Look how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
You know what I did the other day? I don't know if you do much TikTok. And not that I'm like a TikToker, but they have these tools on these. When you download those apps, they make cool videos and stuff for you, especially in the day of AI exploding. So it's really fun. Kind of like a little kid playing with the toys, right?
By the way, it's not just TikTok that you can do with.
I'm doing.
Snapchat.
Oh, really?
Yep, Snapchat, Face app.
It's kind of like the Wild West. Hey, walk with me while I get something to drink. I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna walk right over here. But we're gonna talk about this real quick. Are you doing lots of stuff?
What?
Are you doing stuff on social media? Do you have a? Are you?
No, I'm just a spectator.
I know, but do you have social media accounts that you post to and whatever? Do you want to
I-
tell people to look at your stuff?
No, I don't.
Okay, I hear you, brother. You know what I'm getting at. But I'm gonna grab a water. I'm gonna come right back. But so there's so many of them though. It's what I was gonna talk to you about. There's so many of them. Like, how do you? I'm trying to do a workflow but you're trying to learn the new ones. You know what the most interesting one? Substack. Substack. Do you know what Substack is? Substack's basically just a website where a bunch of authors can post their stories there, right? And several years ago, I started noticing a lot of really famous ones, or like authors I respect and like to read, start posting their stories there.
There's Nelson right there.
I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna get him in here.
Yeah.
But anyway, you put your basically. If I were to put this conversation in there, upload it, it would give me captions, transcripts. It does all kind of super awesome stuff. Yeah. I love Substack. I gotta get this water. I'm always tempted to get a ginger ale, but then you end up drinking 1,000 calories. I have this, I'll tell you what I got. 'Cause I've been having trouble getting dehydrated, I think, for my anxiety. So first of all, I love it in Richmond, but my theanine, like you can get theanine powder real cheap and it's completely natural, it's good for you. I think it helps with my anxiety. But that was regular water. This stuff, they say, helps you hydrate. Basically, I think it works. I was drinking too much just straight water. Like I was getting no, and it was, and this tastes real good. It's not too sweet. And I don't think it has any calories. I've been trying to lose weight. All right, so I'm afraid to touch anything on the screen, guys, because I'm afraid it'll knock the broadcast off or something. I'm not used to doing any of this. But so we're here. Sweaty. It's hot out there. So if anybody knows how to share it out to anybody, I always feel like I'm shadow banned and stuff because I know I'm like on Twitter. Like it's hard for my stuff to go anywhere, but I'm not really trying to go viral. I just want to have the video for later. But if anybody does know how to share it out, but if you have questions, I'm gonna go find the flyer real quick. Chris, if you're watching, I can't call you right now. I only have the one phone.
Yeah, we got a food truck out here.
I'm gonna find this flyer. I think there's a flyer over here about Chris's event. And Gary and Jenny are coming too. So for you guys randomly watching, this is where we're at, and this is where bam, the America's first warehouse in Ronkonkoma, New York, or I called it Ronkonkoma, New York, for a long time before a local. I think so. It's an Indian name. These are the two events I'm talking about. Bam. So Chris Carter just trying to call me just a moment ago. He's the author, producer, whatever you call it, America in the Dark. Really good documentary about January 6th. We're having a world premiere here. So you guys should all come watch that with us. Really good opportunity. A very intimate environment here at the studios. And then also above that is Jeannie Cutt and Gary McBride. Jeannie Cutt's a J6er, a fellow J6 sister. And Gary McBride is not technically, he was never arrested. Not a J6er, wasn't there, but he's a probably like one of the most hated non-J6ers, honorary J6ers there are, because he did all the video work. Even what video work others did after Gary kind of took a break from it. Oh, Gary just broke open so many doors at the beginning. It's all kind of based off his stuff anyway. Because it's not really Gary's stuff, it's the truth that Gary found before anybody else did, because he put a lot of effort and time into it. And there's a lot of, I don't want to start being negative, but there's people out there that have actively not given Gary the respect that he deserved from doing it right. And then that's one thing. It's one thing not to help somebody else, I guess, but it's a different one to then take that knowledge and go make a name for yourself as if, you know, I'm into. So anyway, Gary's coming here and those guys are going nowhere near this kind of success. How things going, Joe?
Hey, what's going on, Big Tommy? Hey, I got nothing to do with work today, so I can play.
There you go. You playing pool, ladies? Don't get hustled, Joe.
I will. Right.
So how you guys doing today? If your camera's shy, I'll walk away from it.
No,
Okay, yeah. So I'm not from around these parts. I'm from Mississippi. If you,
Mississippi, I'm from
where you
New York.
okay,
5 miles away, just quite
yes. So you're a Trump supporter? Well, I see it on your shirt.
100%.
I think I'm right there with you. So I have an interesting story. Donald Trump gave me a pardon not too long ago.
I worked with, I retired, I did 24 years at NYPD.
Really? So
I worked with Trump organization for like 3 years. He is the most impeccable man ever. Sincere.
let me tell you a story real quick. So I have a long, crazy story, but so it means, first of all, it means so much for me to hear. What do you think about J6? Is what my question was going to be. Before you do that, I was going to say my dad passed away in 2017 from cancer, and he knew. You know how when you're on your deathbed, you know, whatever, and he knew God sent Donald Trump to save this nation. And that's how I feel about it too. You know, then I went on to whatever. So just in the vein of that, how would you like to respond?
Greatest nation in the world, bar none. It's got little setbacks here and there, but in the long run, we're gonna take back America again.
You know, I feel like in your personal life, my life, everybody's life really. I don't think we hate each other like some people would try to make us believe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really don't. When you go to the grocery store, do you see anybody worried about you being white or anybody harassing anybody at all over the color of their skin? I mean, do you see that? I mean,
100% Republican. They're gonna fight him tooth and nail. He could solve 4,000 things of cancer, and you missed one.
yeah.
They're gonna fight him left and right. They're going down.
There's a joke that goes like, if Donald Trump walked on water, next day the New York Times headline will be Donald Trump can't swim, right? So yeah,
Fight him,
but it's just the devil. I hate to kind of like that's what it is. It's just the devil, and like and he did. Yeah.
Awesome in here.
And so Joe, I know Joe is a friend because I'm a J6er and I live with Ashley Babbitt's mother in DC for a year doing a vigil outside. And he really helped us in a world of people making promises but not coming through, whatever. He's the real deal. He's a Joseph Patriot.
Favorite things in life, what do you call that? Stock market, college.
You're good at that, stock market stuff? You enjoy it? Or you're good at it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just talking to another gentleman. He was a customs broker. Is what he was telling me. I'm like, man, where I come from, there's no such thing, right? There's like, yeah. Go ahead.
The market's been up insane in the last 2 years, the highest ever on his tariffs. And they're gonna fight him tooth and nail, but Republicans are gonna win.
So, so you know about that. So listen. So it's not like it's not like it's going to take 7, 3, 2. I mean, so with the tariff situation, I'm assuming there's going to become a critical mass to where, bam, the exponential gains start flowing in. How far away from that? Yeah.
Not overnight.
What's that?
The tariffs not overnight.
Yeah.
They've been ripping those off for 30, 40 years.
100 years, maybe, right?
America again.
Thank you. Look, appreciate it, sir. Yep.
God bless.
If you want to talk again, just holler at me. I'll be here all day. I'm kind of staying right here right now.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Are you running for office or anything?
No, I wouldn't go though.
You ever considered it? Yeah.
My wife's like, Bruce, you could.
You got a knack for
I
it.
worked on Wall Street for 12,
We are
14
still
years.
alive.
Yeah, I worked on Wall Street for 12, 14 years. NYPD, retired, first responder, 24 years.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Yes.
Like, I honestly look up to him. Like, I never had men in my family, like my father, like close men in the service or police officer. It takes a special kind of guy to get up every day and go running and like take bullets for people he don't know. You know, but you're doing it for something bigger than you.
That's I went though. We're in a nursing home. Somebody said, Bruce, they screwed the system here in a pension. I'm like, you want to go from A to Z? I'll start with something minimal. Not even counting 9/11. Down about 3 years. 93 bombing, a whole bit. Go there. 3 in the morning. I was like, you want to start with this? He's like, hey, Bruce. Yeah. 3 in the morning. Call, semi-crime, whatever. 3-month-old baby. Go in Bellevue. We have a 3-month-old baby. We're doing CPR and.
Oh man, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Listen, I was to be honest with you, sir. So look, I was at the bottom of a riot on J6. Like literally murdered a woman beside me, and I hate to say it like this because this is what this is what they took from me. Is like I used to be able to you're an officer, like you've seen it all, like things I couldn't imagine. I don't want to try to imagine it, but I can't do that no more. Like I can't face. I don't think I can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like it hurt too much. So I think that's kind of what they took from it with the PTSD. And I can't imagine in a world where men are not supposed to talk about it, all that stuff. You know, that's why I try to be more whatever.
Quick
So,
question,
so
can you
other,
send-
yeah.
What do you call it? Any of the
So
video
listen,
to my
so
phone?
well, I can't. Look, I'm so rare at doing this. I'm afraid that if I touch it right now, I have an answer for you. I'm on YouTube. Very easy to remember. It's Tommy Tatum News at Tommy Tatum News right now. If you were to come on your YouTube and type in the @ signal, Tommy Tatum News, you'll see me right now live.
You have a card though with it?
I have nothing, and I'll get that kind of stuff. I'm living here, working with Joe right now for foreseeable future. I think I'm gonna move here, so I'm gonna be here. Get in touch with me, Tommy Tatum News at Gmail too. So do you remember Channing Tatum? You know the movie star Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Tatum, remember Tatum?
Yeah.
Tommy Tatum News at Gmail.
Alright,
You got
write
that?
You gotta write it down.
Hold on.
Come on.
Let me go get it. Let me go get a pen. I gotta find a pen. Come on, let me go. Give me a second.
Get a pen.
Give me a second. Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna get you squared up, sir. If you want to hang out right here, I'm gonna go write it down, bring you a piece of paper with that right back on it. Yeah. And if you want to, yeah, it's be real quick. And then I am live. If you want to say something to the camera.
Yeah.
It might come out one day.
I'm right there with the phone, or YouTube, whatever. Well, no, he made a, what do you call it, video about it. I'll take some. It'll be on YouTube. Anyway. Are you still going? You're not from
All right.
Sorry to make you wait. There it is. I got the lady to write down with good handwriting too. Teresa, she kind of runs everything around here. Oh, and
So what do you call it though? I mean, TATUMINE.
it's just Tatum News. So if you go to YouTube and search for it, like an like a Twitter handle, Tommy Tatum News.
And but TATUMNEWS.
Alright, thank you. Just message me. Look, I'll see it. If you message me or whatever, or email me at Gmail, I'll see it. Yeah, that same thing is kind of universal. Gotcha, brother. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You need help, Tony? Yes, I will do that. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna follow your lead.
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm gonna follow you when you get ready, when you take off.
I'll bring these down.
I know you're gonna post everything on YouTube, but
I have a Substack where I write and Twitter. I have a more that's where I put more stuff. Starts right now.
No, we're anything for the party? Sorry. Do I owe you anything for the party?
I don't think so. I don't think they're charging for the coffee. Don't worry about it, sir.
appreciate it. Thank you. Timing for things.
I think they might be selling snacks out front. I don't think they're charging for coffee. It's no big deal either way. Thank you. Appreciate it.
God bless you.
Yeah, send me a message on there.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Hey, on that, in all seriousness, if you go to when you go to that channel, so this sounds really arrogant. Okay, I am known as the best subject matter in the world.
Positive comments and.
But no,
impeccable.
I want you to know what's on the channel there. So, I went through all the January 6th footage as a survivor of that day, and a lot of people in the community will say I'm the best in the world when it comes to breaking it down, and I'll point out a lot of stuff. So when you go to that channel, there's lots of interesting things there to find. Lots of interesting stuff.
I will. God bless you.
Yes, sir. Good deal.
Thank you again.
All right, I'm gonna go find. How you guys enjoying today? Just real quick, thank y'all for coming out. You ever been here before? Every time you come in, it looks completely different. Like we do TV shows and stuff. Like Scott LeBedo was here not too long ago. We do a live broadcast for Real America's Voice on Friday nights. So you're pretty familiar. Yeah. So lots of stuff is popping off. So we're all super excited. Yeah. Thank y'all. I hadn't really looked real close at this one yet. This one snuck in on me. I don't think I have any chat. How does that work? Where's my mods? I usually have my mods. Some mods somewhere. Look, so I hit that button and it uploaded a short. What did that do? Oh, so that basically kills the camera. I see you're post critical, but that's all I know. Like I don't see nobody else. Chat filter, top message, spam, all messages. Alright, well, welcome to live chat. Nobody's chatting. Alright. That's all I can do, and I wish I could do it horizontal. Well, certainly humid. This one's a really awesome car, huh? Car number 17. So you were the police officer, correct? Retired, and you were accustomed. So what's the most interesting thing? Well, let's say positive, happy. What's the most interesting thing that happened to you on your job? Your entire career, one thing. That's cheating is what that's called. Probably telling the truth. I wish I could do it like that. Hey, virtual productions, like I can't turn it sideways, I don't think. I don't know how to unlock it, I'm going to have to practice. So I have to do it like this. So, virtual productions, I see you saying howdy from Texas. Okay, well, at least I know it's working. Like I say, I don't really like to live stream so much, but it's so awesome. I couldn't film it fast enough in post. So I really don't have to be good at live streaming to show all this super awesome stuff. And it does itself. This is a Bel Air. This is my kind of car. Especially with the front vents. We filmed here.
foot amount of food you see in the driveway. Right. There's a lot of stuff that you don't realize.
Yeah. Not just put it on a boat.
Is this one of your guys? Yours?
Yes, sir.
So how many hours goes into it like this? Too many to count?
Well, I got it
A couple decades?
I got it almost 20 years ago.
Right, there you
It was
go.
a bare shell painted yellow.
Really?
No interior, 6-cylinder original 3-speed, no chrome, no glass. It was bare bones.
How'd you learn how to do all that?
Just learning over the course of years. Started as a kid.
Your father or anything had a workshop or something?
My driveway. My father had 2 up-cans.
He just figured it out.
Just trial and error.
So you've been real. I bet you've been real smart like that your whole life, where you can figure out and to do anything, just like any other man. You can figure it out and do anything in the world,
The
right?
American way. Just
Exactly.
give you the best shot and
And nowadays they got YouTube and Chat GPT's like super duper YouTube now.
which
So.
they had 2 back
Yeah. Hey, so yeah, like everybody talks about how they used to learn how to work on cars with their dad. Let me tell you what I learned. I learned how to hold the flashlight and get yelled at. No, my dad was real. He was a genius though. Like he had that. He could see it, right, and I couldn't. But he didn't want his kids. He's like, if I see you turning a wrench for a living, I'm gonna kick your ass. He didn't want us doing that. Really. It's amazing to me, brother. It's amazing to me. You know, my dad was like, he could do. He could be welding with the old welding rod and stick. He'd be welding over here, and then, bam, just go, not missing a lick. I'm like, what? Yeah. I used to wonder why he was so hard on us. You know, he was a different. I realized, you know what it is? He didn't want to have an idiot as a kid. Right? Right, yeah. You're representing him. You're walking around doing dumb stuff all the time. It's embarrassing to him. Right? Yeah. Yep. All right. Hey, it's Bill's character, man. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all's conversation. Nice speaking to you. Yes, sir. Car 6. I'm going to suggest to Joe that from now on we start having mandatory valet parking and I get to be the driver. Park all the showroom pieces, right? Becomes part of the sponsorship package. You get to take a loop. It's pretty clean. Pretty clean. Look at the Viper is always my favorite. Do you know, is this your car? Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not like a gearhead like some guys are. But my understanding is the first year's Viper was how many cylinders? 12? What was it? So yeah, can you just give us the rundown on what the difference is in in which one this is, real quick?
2014.
Uh-huh.
They're all V10s, but every generation with horsepower. When they started, they were about 450 horsepower in 92.
Uh-huh.
Dropped to 640 horsepower and 650 horsepower.
So yeah.
Dropped about 200 horsepower.
Okay.
Over the generation.
And I think the reason this one always stuck in my mind, I would have been graduating in '94, right? So this would have been like the beast, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. So was there something, maybe it's just like an urban legend or something about the first year one being unsafe because it was so powerful, whatever that is? Okay.
The Viper has no had no traction control, no airbags, no safety features. It was full power, and they were light. They were creeped out. They were aluminum and carbon fiber. So when they gun them, they crash a lot of them.
It's like,
Pulling the Widowmaker.
I didn't know that. So they basically put a better frame, fix up whatever.
Well, they have traction control and stable stability. You can shut it off, but actually back then it didn't.
Okay.
It has airbags now. Back then it didn't.
Well, look, I think it's one of the sexiest cars ever made. What do
Star of the show.
you think so? That's what, I was just saying. You heard me, yeah.
That's it.
Well, the dog too. Though. Look, I could go out here and work, do Pulitzer level work.
Yeah.
5,000 views, and we'll show the
Hey,
public
Tommy.
50,000.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I love dogs.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
my
he's
puppies.
cute. He is so cute.
So what y'all been up to?
Nothing. Same old working. That's it. Trying to
Man.
get away from work a little bit. I'm still calling every
This is
time.
a fun one right here, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is awesome.
So I told her, I'm like, we gotta go.
Yeah. Hey, I don't care where you go. This is like top notch anywhere in the world.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's an art show and it's a car show.
Oh, yeah.
Look, and honestly, you could just be like taking a nap and pointing your phone any direction, and this place is kind of worthy of a good picture.
Yeah,
Right?
it is. It
Yeah.
definitely is. Without a doubt.
All right, you guys enjoy. I'm gonna make my rain.
All right, sounds good.
You too, man.
I just need to
Look at this Camaro. I gotta get some charged battery. I gotta get a new phone. My phone battery. I'm fighting. My phone's constantly dying. So they were called widow makers. I didn't know that. I want one when I get my settlement from the government. I'm gonna have somebody build me one just like it. I'm sorry. I was saying whenever I get my settlement from the government, I'm gonna have someone build me one just like it.
That's it.
Yeah. I was just telling him, the owner was telling me all about it. So this came out in 92, and I graduated like 94, so this was like...
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
They're still nice. They're so ahead of their time.
And I don't know enough about cars to like fix them up like some guys do, so I just have to pay somebody like who's really creative to do it for me.
Sometimes the guys overbuild them and they're never going to get the money, and you can buy them for like thousands.
They just find out who's
less.
behind on their rent and don't make them a good deal. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
That's it, yeah. Because then you got all this money sitting in the garage.
And you got a wife going, I told you not to spend all the money on that thing to begin with. The kids need to go to college now. It's just so much money. So one thing I've learned, even like men where I'm from deer hunt a lot, but they'll spend so much money on hunting and fishing and guns and stuff like that.
But you figure...
And cars, and it never stops, right? Because, that's fine.
That's what it is. Don't go to college. Go to learn to fix cars.
But that's what, honestly, like being a plumber too, right? Like, if somebody, what does a plumber make? Whatever he wants to at 3 a.m. I used to do that work and had friends I grew up with doing that. Yeah, they're like, and honestly, like the plumber, and also wherever you move in the world, you're gonna need a plumber. They're gonna have electricity, right? It's not like marine biology where you have to live on the most expensive property in the world to have a job, right? Yeah. I used to live in Hawaii, actually. I lived there, actually, in Lahui. You guys ever in, it's like the smallest island. They call it the Honeymooners Isle. It's kind of cool. So there's like, I think 25,000 residents, but 75,000 active people on it because everybody comes there for honeymoons. Because it has some very, some flowers and fruits and vegetables that only exist there.
Wow, you like it better here?
In New York?
Yeah, why are you here?
Since I'm a January 6th, I have a whole long story advocating for, Roseanne was murdered this time on January 6th.
So you were there?
Yeah. I was literally, so it's kind of a long story, but afterwards I met Ashley Babbitt's mother and lived with her in D.C. We did a vigil every night for a year. She did it for 3 years, I did it for a year. And I had, and then Roseanne, did you know about Roseanne?
No.
So a lot of people don't know Roseanne. Roseanne was murdered too that day. A police officer picked up a stick and beat her to death. And I was trapped beside Roseanne when that happened. It's all on video and everything. And
Oh, I heard of it, but I didn't know her name.
Roseanne Boylan. And then they cremated the body and they told everybody she died of a drug overdose. And she had been sober 7 years. Yeah, so.
Tell because she was.
Yeah, well, they cremated the body. So how that went down, to be completely honest, the family got a phone call that kind of went like this. Hey, your daughter got killed being a terrorist here in D.C., and we got to do something with the body. And because of all these COVID restrictions, we can mail you the body, but it's going to cost you $1 gazillion, or you can have her cremated. And they were kind of in shock themselves. I hear they're not like the most politically engaged.
But did they never saw her body?
No, I don't believe
So
so.
you don't even know if they got her in.
That's kind of I'm on a live stream, so I have to be careful what I say because there's other people that have made that decision. No. But everybody's allowed to have. I live with Ashley Babbitt's mom, and she said, you know what? We'll never know the answers to some of these questions because they were murdered. You know, so it's amazing.
Well, they might have did that on purpose because now they don't have a body to go back to for evidence.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I believe that, but I don't. There's no way I can prove that so much. I was like, that's true. Yeah. Look, God's in control. Ultimately, I've gotten past a lot of the anger and kind of put it in God's hand. My job is just to let people know the truth, and then I'm fully okay with my American brothers and sisters deciding what happens, and I don't have to be the judge, jury, and execution.
Frank Lindell did that, and he got it. The truth came out. Vindicated.
It don't happen. It's never going to happen in your time.
They try to do that all the time. They try to get you to capitulate because it's going to cost me too much. Or it's going to take years. So they try to get you to take a plea.
And honestly, it's calculated and it works a lot of times. You're a human being, and it grinds you down as a man. You start hurting your kids and your family around you and stuff.
What's wrong with the judicial system? Because that's what they do to guys. They arrest you, maybe it was falsely or whatever, but they'll put you through the ringer until you have no more money.
Yep.
And then all right.
And then they say, well, now I'm thinking about putting your kid in jail too, like they did to Flynn.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't just about you no more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what's wrong.
Look, their day's coming. I think pretty quick too. I think it's about to happen. I'm counting on it.
God bless you.
But I'm gonna make them give me $20 million. And if they don't, because I happen to have gone through all the footage and I have a bunch of receipts, I'm like, listen, we go to court. I waived my Fifth Amendment right and testified in a trial before. Boasberg was the chief federal judge, Boasberg. He's Skull and Bones, first of all. Do you know that? Yale Skull and Bones. Oh, yeah, and this is an interesting fact about Boasberg. His father wrote the policy for LBJ's Great Society. Boasberg's father is the man who destroyed the black family unit in America. Right? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, super interesting stuff. But I think we're blessed in a way that we're allowed to see it all pop off at the end for justice. Yeah, I really do.
I think that's one of the reasons why they didn't want Trump in. There's too many skeletons that they let loose.
I think you're right. It's like I tell people all the time, like, what do y'all think happened to the evil that was in the Bible? Like, what do y'all think happened to that satanic cult, like, after the Bible? Like, you think they just went away? They run the world, right? Like, it's what they do with babies and stuff, kids, all that. How much battery do I got?
I had a friend, a coworker.
So Nelson, what are you doing? Signing pieces? Oh, you're right. You're doing a piece. How awesome! Do you mind if I leave this camera here and record you doing it for a minute? Or does that bother you, or no? I'm gonna make a round to the parking lot.
Mistakes anyway. Be very proud.
People like watching how it comes together, I think. People learn about the process. Sometimes it's as interesting as the product sometimes, you know what I mean? Huh? Yep. All right, I'm going to check back with you, brother.
the manager?
Yeah.
How are you? She said back like you.
Yeah.
Are these for sale?
Yes.
I got it. Yeah. Good. Good. Got it. Not right now.